What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
Blurp, blark, blink, blinkety boop boop. Okay. Welcome in.
There were some words.
Blurp. I like that word. It's a good word.
I wish I could blurp.
You've never been able to blurp.
I can't blurp. I can fart though, man. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing.
Well, you got to be able to get rid of the excess gas in some fashion, or you would
Explode. Science.
Welcome into the Spitballers. Andy, Mike, and Jason back with you. Would you rather? Some BallerDash, and we are drafting once again on today's show. Today we are drafting the best movies based on a true story. So it's a movie draft, always fun, and so we'll get into that. Jason is nodding with a smirk, so he's got some picks he's a fan of.
Look, I think today's show is going to be excellent.
Okay. I'm
looking forward to the draft, and I'm looking forward to this BallerDash. It's been a while since we played BallerDash.
Yeah, I can't wait to learn how to play again. You can follow the show over on X at SpitballersPod, the website SpitballersPod.com. And the best thing you can do for us is just click that follow button on the podcast apps, or if you're feeling extra nice, tell a friend. Tell a friend how to make
you're feeling nice.
Tell a friend how to make their day just a little bit better.
Yeah, and you can watch us at youtube.com/Spitballers.
Would you rather?
George from Patreon says, would you rather compete in your favorite Olympic event but fail to medal, or win a bronze medal in speed walking or a embarrassingly dumb event?
Is there a dumber event than speed walking?
I still don't understand how people can't cheat.
I mean, it makes no sense.
They do. I saw someone like took a video because it's speed walking, so I think by definition you have to have one foot on the ground at all times.
Oh, nonsense! They do
and
not.
They
None of them do.
They slow mo look at these feet, and these people are they're definitely not doing
that. No one is doing that.
It's the rule. I guess it's just all in the shimmy of the butt sway, because people don't run like that.
That being said, it's all about the hardware. The Olympics is about the hardware to me.
Right.
I want to
Olympic gold or Olympic medalist.
Yeah, I mean, like 20 years from now, I will have a medal from the Olympics. That is far more valuable than coming in 8 out of 8 on the 5,000 meter. Like I have been watching some of these races. I watched one 5 minutes ago, and it was really exciting for those top few people. But some of these people are just left in the dust.
Yeah, I if I got to compete at my favorite event, that would be me getting dominated at basketball and being a huge liability for my team, while these 6'5" to 7 foot just manimals make me look like an idiot. That wouldn't be a good time for me to be like, but I got to step out there and humiliate.
Now,
myself.
if you came in 4th in the 100-meter dash, would that be better?
No.
I mean, does that change anything?
No. Give me speed walk. Look, I want an Emmy, right? I think we all here want an Emmy. I think the three of us deserve an Emmy.
We don't care if it's for the Spitballers podcast
or
the Footballers podcast.
The Footballers podcast, the Spitballers podcast. I don't even care if it's like one of those offshoot Emmys where it's like this is the local
best host with
best
high body fat percentage.
You can categorize that thing down as far as you want.
Yeah.
Best host named Jason over 250 pounds with a beard. If I win that Emmy, I am Emmy award
That's a very
winning.
Specific Emmy.
Yeah, and
when they say what did you win your bronze in, that's when you say
the Olympics.
So anyway,
the Olympics is what I wanted in.
Mike, what do you think?
Oh, I was going to say, did you guys catch the guy? It was a shooting event.
Oh, you bet I did.
And the
Turkish guy?
Yeah, the memes
Oh
are absolutely incredible. If you didn't see it somehow, I think they're just firing a pistol at a target I assume is It could be a half mile away. I have no idea.
It's actually pretty far away. Yeah.
It's very far away. And then you have all these competitors with like really high-tech glasses where it's like lens on lens on lens so they can see the bullseye even clear. They have stances where
Looks like that old Nintendo
what, Duck Hunt?
No, the Nintendo device that people used to wear on their game. What is it called when the
What,
red
Google
screen? The Nintendo
Oh.
red screen in front of your eye.
What, Virtual Boy?
Yeah, that's it. Go on.
We're like a Google Glass situation, and then they'll have like stances where they're kind of turning over their shoulder. I imagine to
Stabilize.
Yeah,
and-
stabilize, balance yourself out a little bit better because any tiny movement. And this Turkish guy shows up. He's got a hand in his pocket,
Both eyes open.
both eyes open, and he just points and shoots, and he got a silver medal.
Yeah, he just won.
I didn't watch it. I've seen the picture. Everyone, a lot of people have seen the photo of him just standing
It's so
there,
good.
hand in the pocket, eyes open, getting a silver medal at the Olympics. But I have to imagine he raised that gun up a tenth of a second before he's fired. You know what I mean? Like, that dude just walked up and goes, "Poof, I don't care. Give me.
You want
my
me to
medal."
hit what? That thing. Okay.
And I represent the country?
Yeah, my favorite meme of that was a photo of him. This is a real photo of him with his cat.
I did see that.
And it said, if anything ever happens to this cat, we're going to get 4 movies made.
John Wick
yeah,
style.
total John Wick. That dude is awesome.
But I am taking an Olympic medal, guys. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty epic.
You know how fast I can walk?
well, I mean, legitimately, we're over here laughing because we respect other sports. But I mean, I imagine that the people who are in it, they all take it very serious. And then if you have a medal and anyone to your face is trying to be
Are you any
saying-
good at this?
Yeah, like, well, it was with speed walking or whatever, and you go, I have an Olympic medal. What do you have? And they'll go, oh, but your sport's dumb. I have an Olympic medal.
Put it in reverse. Let's say we meet the gold medal speed walker from the Olympics. I'm not looking down at that person.
No.
I'm never thinking it's talking behind their back.
No.
They're an Olympic gold medalist. Of course, give me the medal.
Chris from Patreon, would you rather have no sense of smell at all or a normal sense of smell with the exception that all foods smell rotten?
That?
What is Howard?
So
how
wait,
can you possibly
so-
pick that one?
Yeah, because nothing smells good. So it's like, would
Well,
you rather have
everything does except for food. So you're going to have to
Wait.
What really smells good outside of food? Like, you got roses, okay.
Lots of things smell good, man.
But
Axe
let's
body spray?
does it?
No, but there's colognes and perfumes.
And shampoos
Yeah.
and
There's plenty of things that
I
smell
don't know,
good.
Nature.
Isn't there a smell of the
a
rain?
rainy. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Before it rains.
it's great.
Your own farts?
Yeah. Someone smell popcorn?
So then all the food just smells rotten, though. That would food.
How are you gonna
smell
eat?
and food and taste go together?
100%. In fact, when people, this is a thing that happens to people, where food smells rotten, oftentimes after a disease or something. This is a real thing, and those people have an exceptionally hard time eating.
Which the first option here, no sense of smell, means you're also going to have a hard time eating.
Harder, but yeah, I mean, I can eat without great flavor, but I mean, the sense of smell affects your taste. So if you're smelling rotten food or rotten anything,
I think
it's
not
gonna
gonna work.
It's gonna
I think
taste.
I could choose the second one.
You think you could?
Yeah, because I can plug my nose and then be the first person, but then I get all the rain smell and all the other good smells of life.
If
I don't
this-
want my sense to be
If
gone.
this question was, in order to smell the world, you have to plug your nose every time you eat, I would not choose that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd get into a good, I'd have clothespin on quick draw.
Okay, I didn't think about the clothespin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was thinking, how am I cutting my steak? Okay, I need two.
You thought you
I
just
need-
lost your hands.
I need 2 hands
So
for
they
that.
bring it up, Monsieur, your clothespin.
Yeah, it's definitely under the
Yes.
the lid. They present the clothespin. I
don't want to lose the other smell. I don't want to lose my sense of smell.
I know that what I'm about to say is inaccurate, but I'm still going to say it. I don't care about those smells.
Mm.
I don't care. I think if I like I just was talking about how I love the smell of right before it rains.
Oh, you don't care about those smells?
Yeah, I don't care.
I thought you were literally saying you don't care if your food smells terrible, you know it's good.
No, goodness gracious. If your food smells terrible, it will taste terrible.
Yeah, it will.
So that's just
Have they
out.
done? I mean, that would be a really funny experiment just to go through, putting a different smell under your nose. Well, like you've made some delicious steaks. Put it on the plate. You cut it up. You're about to eat it, but then you got a little smell card of something else.
Yeah,
And maybe not even nasty, but like, what would it be like if you had a strong chocolate smell under your nose while you ate that steak versus a strong garlic smell under your nose?
I mean, it should taste different.
Oh, yeah, it'll affect it.
It's just weird, right? How they connect.
It's kind of strange that they haven't come out with that form of dietary medication.
I've seen a video of it was a lady had the chocolate bar, and you go, then throws down some vegetables.
Oh, really?
It's like a bowl of broccoli.
That's when you know you've hit rock bottom. That's what the fast food restaurants should start doing with their, like the new Jack in the Box burger should come with this little smell card like a filet mignon.
You guys remember Scratch and Sniff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's not a thing anymore?
Oh, not for you. You got rid of your smell.
Well, I don't think so. Scratch and Sniff was
The markers, too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, all
Those
them-
things,
The ones
those-
you're supposed
those-
to smell.
Those are a problem though, because those markers
They smell delicious.
they didn't just smell good. They smelled like
They
food.
tasted good.
No, they did not. That's the issue.
I don't think
You're
they
like-
make those anymore. I think it was like, wait. Are you saying that you're making markers that you're incentivizing people to huff? Like this, the whole point of your sales pitch is smell this chemical that you should not be smelling. Like that would
That's
be
fair.
like, I mean, that would be like scenting bleach. You know,
Oh,
like,
right. Yeah, poison.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it smells so good now that we have made donut smelling ammonia.
Oh,
Breathe it
okay.
in.
All right, Mike from Patreon. If half your body were to be replaced with robotics, would you rather it be your front, back, top, bottom, or left, right? Which would be the robotic half and which would be human? This is going to take some work.
Wait,
yeah.
Work, gentlemen.
Wait,
Let's
we
all
got-
examine each of these.
I can't. I didn't hear you. I just
You think
thought
about markers?
of something. I got to go back to the former question because I realized that I have a scorpion and spider spray. Like
Yeah.
it and this thing is full. Man, does it work? I
Yeah, it
mean,
does.
On contact, that scorp is gonna insta kill itself. That spider just shrivels.
Is there anything that you could spray that would live through that? Like I know it's marketed as spider,
Right,
scorpion,
right.
but then it sounds like it's just gonna whatever you sprayed on is gone.
100. I think you're
It's
100% right.
All their sprays are the same chemical. They're just all labeled, spider, scorpion,
probably
roach.
is.
This one's cockroach.
It's an amazing marketing strategy. But my point is, I'm remembering that stuff is scented, floral, and smells outstanding.
No.
I am telling you, it is the
That's
most.
illegal.
But I'm just now connecting some dots here. I am literally only smelling the scent if whatever comes out of that can is going into my nostrils, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
how the science works?
yeah.
That stuff's made to kill. It's literal poison.
Do you think that the spiders are like, ooh, that's
Yeah. But why are they
Frank, you got to get over here.
Why are they scenting
Get a whiff of this.
poison?
because the smell of poison normally is so egregious.
It's
like,
off-putting.
I don't want to. I don't want to use those in the house.
I
Like,
don't
I only use
either.
them out of the house, but I'd use a lavender scented one in the house.
I'm telling you guys, it smells so good. You could clean with this stuff. Just clean your counters, and you'd be like, "This house
You
smells
could,
good,"
and it'll kill everything that's on the counter.
and you'll die.
If half your body were to be replaced with robotics, would you rather it be the front or the back? So like you can only choose.
That one is so weird.
That one's really straight down the middle.
Super weird.
Top or bottom or left or right? Do you want to cut it down to just top, bottom, or left, right?
No, I want to at least imagine.
Yeah,
What
let's-
are the benefits of a front back? I mean,
Like a robot butt, but
you got-
not your not your,
your
front.
your abs, your abs, and
Your
your
abs
pectorals,
could
Yeah,
be
that's what I was thinking.
strong.
your shins.
Yeah.
No more shin problems.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want a robot face, right?
Well, you'd have one if you go front half.
Yeah, that would be the downside.
Yeah, you're right. That's a problem. We'll rule that one out.
Um,
So if you go left, right, you get one leg and one arm.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, you get one of each.
Isn't there a Mike? You're the superhero. Isn't there one of the no, let me correct that. You're the superhero knower. Okay, I stopped after you're the superhero.
I thought you were about to give up my actual
Secret
identity.
Isn't there a superhero that is like on the left half is a robot, on the right half is a human?
I don't know about that, but are you thinking of Cyborg?
That is who I was.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so.
He's part robot.
Which is what all.
I don't know that
are.
he's. I don't know that
it's not split down the left,
no.
right? Okay. Just
look him
trying to unpack this. What part of you would you want
the
to
most
be
robotic? Yeah,
robotic. Like what's the most advanced?
legs.
Yeah,
You think
I
legs?
think it's legs.
I think I want the bottom.
it's your base.
I don't know, man.
I want to be able to run really fast, climb, jump.
but I'm not gonna do those things. Whereas
You will
if you
with
had
robot
robot
legs.
okay, that's fair. But the robot legs doesn't give me good cardio. That's up in my heart, my lungs. That's if I went
But-
legs, now I can't even handle how much power this takes to
No, but
to
it's
run.
way easier because your robot legs aren't running off of your blood.
You don't think so?
No, they wouldn't be robot legs. These things are pure oil and gasoline.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know.
So-
But if they're robotic legs, it can't be your cardiovascular
USB-C
system
charger.
powering it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's on a battery or something. Solar.
What is the benefit of top half robot, bottom half not? I mean, that one it seems.
Well, you got like incredibly strong arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you try to not open a jar of pickles.
Yeah, but your entire
That pickle just shatters in your hand.
entire digestive system and all that is robotic now.
that feels.
Can I eat anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean-
you can't taste it.
Well,
You know the robots can't
Robots.
taste
yeah, robots have a legendary sense of taste.
the metal tongue.
I imagine that if your top half is robotic, the amount of things you could see through your eyes would
That's
be
true.
incredible.
Okay.
The computer system in your mind, the thing that like
You
Google
could hot
Glass
swap your arms out too,
we're always
right?
supposed to be. Oh, sure, you could hot swap your arms out.
For wings.
Oh, now we're talking.
You're gonna be too heavy.
For like helicopter propellers.
Okay.
Some cannons.
Okay, maybe.
Some cannons.
I'm just saying, like 4th of July, I got firework rocket arms.
Okay, now we're
Just
talking.
pointing straight in the air. America!
With this normal man body bottom half.
Yeah.
Just real skinny legs.
What about like swimming? Swimming is
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, you're going to rust. I don't
the
think.
top half though. You can swim bottom half.
Yeah, you can wade around in the water if you're top
Well.
half robot.
Hey, you hang out in the shallow.
I mean, any robot here, the water's a problem. I still don't understand the front versus back.
No, I don't
No.
either.
Okay, I've got one front versus back. If you choose
I guess it's armor.
if you choose the back,
Okay.
you
got buns of steel.
You can hide your robot. You can, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
but-
you can.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
You're still going to get
Yeah.
some advantages, right? My hamstrings, my calves, my glutes.
Yeah, but think about the biggest problem. The bidet.
Oh, yeah, we just said water's a no-go.
Yeah. You're wiping.
Wait a minute.
You're wiping with your hand.
But am I pooping?
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, it's got
I
to
think
come
it's
out.
just an oil change, man.
What? You got half a digestive system. This whole front back thing is a mess. This whole front to back is. You can't go back and forth.
I mean,
like
I
that.
imagine where my heart is. That means half of it would be robotic,
What do
and
you mean
half.
you imagine where it is?
Well, like front to back. I don't know how close to my chest versus how. Okay, yeah, it's right in the middle.
I see what you mean. You meant like
Yeah, I just
The
mean
depth.
The
yeah,
depth.
how deep is your heart?
So deep.
I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we're all taking legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on legs.
Okay. We're gonna take a break and get into some BallerDash.
Today's episode is brought to you by our friends at Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. Prize Picks is the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports because unlike other apps, on Prize Picks, it's just you against the numbers. That's what I love about Prize Picks. It's me picking more or less, and it's just me against the numbers. You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. We're talking $10 into $1,000. Look, and with basketball, it's still going. Women's basketball is heating up with stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese looking to make names for themselves alongside greats like Breanna Stewart. Look, you can win up to 100 times your cash watching them ball out. I love Prize Picks. It's clean. It's easy. And I'm talking about the app. It's just sometimes using an app, they make it way too difficult, but Prize Picks prides themselves on making it easy and helping you turn that $10 into $1,000. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code Spitballers for a first deposit match up to $100. That's code Spitballers on Prize Picks for a deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
What time is it? Game time.
Well, it's been a minute. We are jumping into BallerDash. This is very fun. It's so fun that Al loves explaining it every time.
I sure do. All right. You guys were given 5 prompts in 5 different categories. Those categories are definition of a word, a notable person, an acronym, a movie plot, and weird laws. Your objective is to identify the correct answer and trick your opponents into picking your fictitious answer.
Yeah.
2 points.
Or just getting them all right.
Sure.
Oh, that's true.
Go for that.
Pretty
2
sure
points if you guess the correct answer. 1 point if an opponent guesses your answer.
All right, let's begin.
All right, we're going to start with the definition. The word is fardenbag.
Whoa. Whoa,
Yes.
spell that for me?
Fardinbag. Fardenbag.
So the D is a real important letter
It is.
in this farting bag.
Yes, because I know what a farting bag
I'm
is.
going to be honest. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I've farted in a bag before.
I mean, who amongst
Who
us,
hasn't?
Jason?
When you cup your hand, can you call that a bag?
Who amongst us hasn't tried to trap a fart?
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible. Not to the degree that you hope.
Yes. Well said. It's possible, just never good enough.
No. All right, so what is the
I've
definition?
had some pretty strong successes.
Oh, my gosh. Is it the quality of the Ziploc?
I
I think it's the quality of the fart. Yeah, as a professional cup of cheeser.
Or is it the layers between bag and
yeah.
anyway,
Look,
you know?
Yeah.
you gotta bare bottom it.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
man.
for sure you got a bare bottom. I mean,
I can't filter it out.
Guys,
amateur
guys,
hour.
Sorry.
This is a professional
All right.
podcast.
Farting bag.
Yeah.
Look, I'm bringing it back to the game here. Farting
All right.
bag.
All right. Is a fardenbag the upper stomach of a cow,
Okay, stomach.
Okay.
Hmm.
a bag of assorted treats given out at German festivals,
Okay, German bag. Okay.
a slang term for a quick meal that was often associated with the working class in Germany,
Another German one.
Hmm.
or a medieval pouch used to store magical herbs.
All right, I got my answer.
Oh, man. All right, I got my answer as well. Now, is there a rule on
We got a lock.
We got a lock.
I think we take turns locking in first.
All right.
So if you guys were confident, go ahead. You can start, and I'll lock in first.
I'll
later.
go first on this round. I'm gonna go upper stomach.
That's what I'm doing too.
Is this a trap?
Well, we're all supposed to decide beforehand.
Yeah. No, I'll go. Stomach was what I was going to do. So
Okay.
whatever. We're all going for it.
Okay.
All 3 of you got that correct.
Okay.
Ah.
All
the
right.
fardenbag is the upper stomach of a cow.
I went hard with one of the Germany ones.
Yeah.
I figured you two were the Germany, and I genuinely thought. I mean, I was sure
If you were going to
that
pick one, which
you
one?
guys were taking the magical herbs.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. No?
All right.
All right. Everybody got 2 useless
The
points
problem-
on that one.
Magic is not real. That was the biggest problem for that one.
Yeah, sure.
For the real definition of something.
Yeah, I mean, if you had just said like herbs,
But that was my trap. That was what I thought
The
you'd
magical?
work. Yeah, the magical. I
Did
genuinely
you fall into it, Mike?
no, that's how I was able to sidestep it.
Yeah. But my goal was that it was too obvious. Like, no one would say magical. Magic's not real, so it's there. But you guys didn't think hard enough. Okay, that's on you.
So it's on us. Okay.
Oh, that's my bad, dude.
Thank you.
All right,
All
so we're
right.
tied.
Moving forward, we'll lock in the answers before anybody gets
Okay.
theirs out.
All right.
We're going to talk about notable people. This person, Elmo Lincoln.
Elmo Lincoln.
Elmo Lincoln.
Was Elmo Lincoln a New York governor who played a pivotal role in creating the Erie Canal?
Boring.
Was Elmo Lincoln known for inventing the first full-size wooden casket?
Casket.
Was Elmo Lincoln the first actor to play the role of Tarzan?
Oh, man.
That's a good
That's
answer.
a good answer.
Or was Elmo Lincoln a steel baron that lost his empire in a business war with John D. Rockefeller?
Oh, man. I want to give that one the credit, even if it's wrong.
John D.
A steel baron. That's
Oh.
awesome. I didn't know that was a thing.
Crush your enemies.
That's an oil baron, Mike.
It's still a
Oh,
baron.
it's so good.
Okay. So governor, casket, Tarzan, steel baron.
I'm going. I got mine locked.
Wait, we gotta lock them in.
Okay, I got mine locked in.
I've got mine locked in.
All right. Mike, what are you going with?
Tarzan.
I'm going to go Steel Baron.
I'm gonna go casket. So we're getting different points here.
Alrighty. Mike got the answer correct. He was the first actor to play the role of Tarzan. So Mike gets 2 points there.
Great success.
And then let's
Steel
see.
Baron. Was that one of your guys' answers?
That was
me.
Mike. That
Yeah,
was Mike's answer. So he gets a point there. So
Yeah.
he's at
And
3.
Andy was the casket.
Yeah.
And Andy was the casket. So Andy gets 1 point.
Oh.
What a round, boys.
Yep. All right. So we're on to the acronym.
That is correct.
And Mike is winning 5 to 3 to 2.
That is
Mhm.
correct. All right, the acronym we're gonna try and decipher here is APDA.
APD.
What does APDA stand for?
Oh, the APTA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have all heard of APTA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Elmo.
What is it?
That
Before and after.
Elmo Lincoln was the APTA that played Tarzan. Switch.
Oh my goodness! I don't have buttons over here.
No, that's pretty rotten.
Goodness
That was
gracious.
rotten.
That was great.
all
That
right,
was shameful.
is APTA the Advanced Problem Detection and Analysis?
This one's- hold on.
Okay.
We got a lot to write down here.
I'm just writing one word. Hopefully
Okay.
it works out.
Go ahead.
Advanced Potato Development Association.
What? Don't need to write that down.
Potato.
Alabama Police District Attorney.
That's one person. They have an acronym.
Alabama man.
Or American Power Drinkers Association.
Oh.
These are all brutal.
Oh man.
Power drinkers?
What was the first
All right,
one
now
again?
now that we've
The first one was Advanced Problem Detection and Analysis.
all right. Then there's a potato, a district attorney, and a power drinker. Okay.
All right, I got mine locked.
Okay.
All right. I'm
I'm locked.
I'm going advanced problem detection analysis.
Okay.
I'm going Power Drinkers of America,
I'm
baby.
going power drinkers.
The correct answer was American Power Drinkers Association.
Yeah!
And Andy picked Mike's answer of Advanced Problem Detection
Oh,
and Analysis.
Mike, you are crushing. You are crushing this game.
Wow.
No one wanted my potatoes.
Oh man.
You were the
let me explain why you two didn't fall for that.
Yeah, that was,
It's
it was a
on
great
you.
answer.
You didn't think
I honestly,
you thought too much this time.
I was very surprised when what was my acronym there again?
Advanced Potato Development Association.
Ooh, man, I was trying to go for
any
the right
word could
answer.
I mean, the other three words were great. There could have been any P word in there.
I just
And you went
assumed that was
potato.
the real acronym.
got poodles.
Poodles of.
That would have been way better.
All right, so Jason has 4 points because of that one.
Potato.
Yes.
Mike has 7 points.
Oh.
Or 8. And I have
Let's
3.
go.
All right, we're moving on to the movie plot. The movie title is Blobbermouth.
How do you spell that?
Blobbermouth.
Okay.
Blobbermouth.
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 Was Blobbermouth a film about a global pandemic spread through drinking water?
Okay, pandemic.
Or was Blobbermouth a diver off the coast of Australia becomes the host of a blobfish monster that terrorizes Queensland?
Okay.
Or is Blobbermouth the remake of the horror flick The Blob with Steve McQueen starring as a struggling stand-up comic?
Okay, ChatGPT.
Or lastly, was Blobbermouth a teen can't stop sharing the secrets of a small town? After he finds and shares a dark secret of the most powerful family in town, the Millers, the boy awakens in a dark room with his mouth sewn shut.
That's a long card. That's okay. Will you read me the one that was ChatGPT again?
Just read them all again real quick.
All right. Yeah,
All right,
we'll
we
just
got
listen.
a film about a global pandemic spread through drinking water.
Okay.
A diver off the coast of Australia becomes the host of a blobfish monster that terrorizes Queensland. The remake of the horror flick The Blob with Steve McQueen starring as a struggling stand-up comic. Or a teen can't stop sharing the secrets of a small town. After he finds and shares a dark secret of the most powerful family in town, the Millers, the boy awakens in a dark room with his mouth sewn shut.
Oh my gosh.
What a mouthful.
Yeah. A
What?
blobber mouthful.
Good dude.
How do you lock one of these in? All right. I've got. Oh, this is. All right.
I'm locked, but I'm not revealing first.
Okay, I'm locked.
All right. If we're locked, I will go ahead and reveal
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the global pandemic.
So am I.
I'm going to go with the teen secret paragraph with the mouth sewn shut.
All right, nobody got the correct answer.
No.
Which was created by ChatGPT, apparently. The correct
Wait,
answer was
what?
the remake of the horror flick The Blob with Steve McQueen starring as a struggling stand-up comic.
Wow.
Andy's answer was the film about the global pandemic, so he gets 2 points there. And Mike was the paragraph, so he gets 1
Oh,
point
you
there.
idiot. You idiot.
All right.
So now we got Mike with
Apparently the
9.
other ones were a little more concise.
Mike has 9, Andy has 5, Jason has 4.
Final round.
And we are
man.
on to the
This is
final
a new
round.
high score for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You are crushing. All right, this is the weird laws. The law is, in Montana, it is a crime to keep a fur-bearing animal that you have caught unless it lives inside your house,
Okay.
unless you tattoo your name on it,
What?
Claimed.
unless you live on a registered ranch with at least 20 acres of land,
That's a good answer.
unless you are a licensed zookeeper.
Okay.
It is a crime to keep a fur-bearing animal that you have caught unless. You need me to read them again?
Is a license.
Lives inside the house. Tattoo your
Tattoo.
name on it.
Have enough land or are a zookeeper.
That is correct.
I
Okay.
mean, this is keeping a fur-bearing animal
That you
you caught, not killed. This is not like you killed it and you keep its fur. This is a fur-bearing animal you caught and want to keep.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I've got my answer.
I'm locked in.
I got mine.
I'm gonna go lives inside.
House.
You're
Yeah.
both
I'm
taking
going
that
the
one.
house,
I'm
yeah.
going the registered land. If you have enough land. Also, how do you tattoo a furred animal?
You can still get down to the skin.
Sure, but then the fur grows back.
Tattoo is going to be the right answer.
Oh.
That is the correct
Oh
answer.
my gosh!
I pivoted at the last
Are
second.
you kidding me?
Nope. Tattoo your name on it was the correct answer. Mike was enough land, so he gets 1 point from Jason. And then
Son of a gun.
Jason's was the live inside your house, so he gets
Nice,
2 points.
It was too easy.
Oh,
See,
give
that's
us-
how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Give us a final score here.
Oh, I beat Andy. That's what matters.
Wait, how did he get 2
Uh,
points?
Because
You both
you
picked my
both guessed
answer.
his answer. So Mike ended with 10, Jason with 6, Andy
10.
with 5.
10 points.
I'll take second place. Considering
Wait, which one was the?
Jason's answer was the live inside your house.
Oh, we both did do that.
Yep.
All right. Congratulations, Mike. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Here's a break.
The Spitballers Draft.
All right. I think this draft is it's tougher. It was tougher than I thought it would be to really. It's the ranking of them. Like, there's a lot of movies that are based on true stories that are out there, but putting them in an order was more tough. I have the first pick.
And we're still going the right direction despite.
Correct. Yes. So
Okay.
it will go.
Despite the fact I'm sitting in the wrong spot.
Yes. So it will now go Andy, Mike, Jason.
Okay. Good luck, Al. I think I'm going to go with, for the first pick, I'm going to go with Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, that was easily my number one.
Catch Me If You Can.
Easily.
If you remember the plot of that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
That's Frank Abagnale. or
Yeah,
whatever that-
Abagnale.
Abagnale, who
Abagnale.
con artist, DiCaprio, Hanks, and
If you haven't
eluded the FBI.
If you haven't seen Catch Me If You Can, if this is a movie you're like, oh, what is that? You've listened to enough of this episode for it to register as a download for us. So you can stop now and go watch that movie. It is an all-timer. It is so entertaining. It's one of those perfect movies where there's not a wasted line or moment in the movie. It's like Back to the Future, where it's like everything is totally necessary, and that takes you places. That movie is awesome.
There's movies where it's like any moment that I tune into the movie, it doesn't matter.
That's one of them.
That is one. And just on top of the...
That would have been your 101?
Oh, easily. And the story is so... I read the book, boys. Like, that's how much I love that movie. The story is so outrageous of...
A book.
Basically,
Now, that's what I call a movie.
Basically, a kid, a teenager, is able...
Yeah, it was all before he was 19.
Is able to trick professionals that he is a pilot, that he is a doctor, that he is a lawyer. Like, the story is... It's unbelievable.
Well, he's the mouse that kept fighting.
Yes.
Two mice.
And then the real character ends up on, like, late-night talk shows.
Yeah, I mean, it's to say that we're drafting movies based on a real story. It is the most unbelievable real story of all time. Like
Yeah. All right. Good.
All right. That was easily my number one. Number two, I know the order, so the number two is Apollo 13.
Oh.
Because you got your movie, you're pumping you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, Jay.
Apollo 13's
I know
a
what
great
you're going to
pick.
I
pick.
can't believe he didn't take it.
And Apollo 13 is a great movie, and it's also you have to if you can go back in time, like if you're our age, you can go back and think about seeing that in the movie theater with they're in zero gravity, man. This is back when we didn't have computers that could do that. They had to film in a plane that's diving, and so they could have zero gravity in the movie. That is like where the story of Catch Me If You Can is unbelievable. The actual just production of Apollo 13 for when it came out,
I like the
was
pick.
mind blowing.
That would have been that's next on my list. So it would have been one of my two picks here. And Catch Me If You Can was ahead of that. So it's great, but I can't believe that the actual 101, and especially like I was like so jealous that you had the 101, Andy, because our favorite movie of all time.
Because it's so barely based on movie based off of name in somewhat of history.
Yep.
Braveheart,
Yeah,
baby. It is.
I didn't want to give Braveheart the
the
I didn't want to give it
historical
the
credence.
credit.
You don't think that there is
but it is based.
most
there
of
was
these
a William
movies.
Wallace.
Yes,
That's
there was
what-
a William
I think
Wallace.
there's even like are we 100% sure there's a
Yes,
William
There's
Wallace?
definitely a
yes,
William
there's
Wallace.
definitely a William Wallace.
Okay.
This is based on a true story and is the best true story of all time.
It's the best.
Braveheart, baby.
Based on. I mean, we did say based on.
All right. I mean, the truth is, most movies based on a true story take a lot of liberties.
Yes.
They're very commonly loose.
William Wallace's Wikipedia, the first the little snippet that pops up. This is William Wallace. You know, it popular movie depiction 95, and then the film was criticized for many historical inaccuracies.
Yep, but it's awesome, and it's still based upon All right, that's a great pick.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
All right. My next one, I'm trying to play the game here because I think you guys might have left this off your list, and so I'm gonna wait on it. It would be my next pick. It's an unbelievable movie, but I gotta play the game and take something I think you guys might take. And please correct me if I am wrong.
Oh boy.
That this is not like this. This one
Oh
seems
boy.
like Catch Me If You Can, where this couldn't be a real story, right? But when I was looking it up, it said it was based on a true story. The Wolf of Wall Street
Yeah, that's a real person.
Okay.
It is loosely based off of
Well, there you
stories
go.
of his life.
I will take the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, like
as my
that
second
guy's like on social media and stuff now,
Okay.
talking about things.
That's a pretty wild movie.
Yeah, I don't know how much is accurate, but I think that he
Loosely based on I have one on my list that is so loose.
that's even worse than Braveheart.
Way
I knew he would
worse.
too.
Way
I knew
worse
this draft
than
was going to be a
Braveheart.
danger zone for Jason.
I had it on my list, and I was the same as Andy of like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going with just of stories where I can't believe it is actually based off of a true story. Argo.
Argo's on my list, man.
Argo, Jay's blank stare. You don't remember that one?
1979 Iranian terrorist crisis.
It's the Ben Affleck movie where the government puts together a crew
of fake
pretending they're gonna make a movie, and then they get some the hostages
6 Americans rescued.
and it's like this. It actually happened.
Yeah.
I have
Have
seen
you not
that.
seen that movie?
No, I have seen it, and it is a very good
The
pick.
movie's great, and the story is just like, you got to be kidding me.
There's no way that it's real.
Yeah.
But it is actually real. My blank stare was because I was like, Fargo is not a real movie, a true story.
That's also not what I said.
Right. Argo is a different movie.
Back to me.
You're up. Yep, 2 picks.
All right, my next pick is actually going to be Into the Wild.
Okay, that's the Alaska movie.
That's the young kid that gives
Yeah.
up all of his possessions and goes and lives in Alaska in the bus and you never
like,
seen that?
I have never seen
I
that.
haven't-
It's a book.
I haven't seen it, but
I believe it's a John Krakauer book, and then the movie.
and like is the bus still there, or is there something about
Yeah,
that?
you can. I think you can still go find that. Yeah, he's not there anymore.
But so you like that one?
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
it's one of the best true stories. And then the second one I'm going to go with is I'm going to save this one till the end, I think. So I'll go with The Social Network.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It is.
It's so good.
I will go with the
I mean, that's
Facebook
Fincher, right?
Zuckerberg
Am I
story.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fincher makes good. movies.
So the whole Facebook backstory.
You know, I came across that and I forgot to put it on my list, but it was fun to watch. That's a good watch, and it's so modern, obviously.
And it's like, if you're Zuckerberg, and I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of liberties taken in there, and not everyone comes out of that movie looking fantastic, but like if you're Zuckerberg, I'm watching that movie going, yeah, I'm looking pretty good right now. Good
Yeah.
work. Okay, I can't take any chances. It's not on Jason's list, I don't think. But again, we can't take any chances because you got to feel the rhythm. You got to feel the rhyme.
Oh, what a great pick! Oh my
Cool
gosh!
Runnings, baby.
Cool Runnings
Yes,
is based on a true
Jamaica,
story.
We got a bobsled
Oh,
team.
man.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
best pick of the draft. I can't believe
Sneaky.
it's not on my list. I mean,
You dead bun.
totally forgot, but that is
Oh man, you got to
awesome.
pick that thing up.
The Olympics
John
are going
Candy?
on right now. I mean, well,
I loved
well
that
done.
movie. I loved that movie as a kid.
Watch it again. It's
I
still
forgot
good.
it was based on a true story. We've got all these serious Iranian hostage crises, and this is the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm gonna keep rolling with your concept here. Okay,
Jump in.
I'm going.
Water's nice.
I'm going sports.
Okay.
No,
I'm going,
you're taking
I'm
it?
going. No,
There's a lot.
There's a
of
lot
them, man.
of true sports movies, and I'm not going to take your first one, okay? Because this is the movie I wanted second. It is a great movie. It's a little older, and I don't think it's going to be on your guys' list. A League of Their Own. That,
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
that movie,
Great movie.
is
It's on my list.
awesome. Also has Tom Hanks.
Does Hanks and DiCaprio only do these like true stories?
Yeah, they're on a handful of these. And then I'm going to follow that up.
Truth is better than fiction.
Oh man.
Oh,
I was, Andy, your response has me questioning which movie to go with.
Like I gave something away
Yeah. And
because you'd rather steal from me than get the right pick.
well, you reminded me of something that I think is the right pick, and you just reminded me, and so you helped me remember the Titans.
oh, that's fine.
Is that a real one?
Yeah. It's based on a true story. Remember the Titans is
That's a good movie. I didn't know that was real.
Yeah. I don't
even remember the plot.
I think the plot is the inclusion of like the segregated schools.
Are they desegregated? Okay.
Yeah, the desegregation,
okay.
and then
I think it's probably my
I haven't
favorite.
seen it
it's
in
probably
forever.
my favorite like
sports movie,
football movie. It's definitely my favorite football movie.
Yeah, based on a true story. I didn't have it on my list until just then. But yeah, I'll go back-to-back sports.
Okay.
All right.
Their own and remember the Titans.
There was another sports one that I.
Yeah, I've got another sports one I was going to go with.
All right, Mike, your final pick. You have Apollo 13, Argo, and Cool Runnings. Jason finished with Braveheart, The Wolf of Wall Street, A League of Their Own, and Remember the Titans.
So there's still a few really good ones, but I'm going to try and I'm trying to remember like the impact when I first saw it. And whatever, I'll just diversify my movie genres here a little bit. I'm going to take Black Hawk Down.
Oh,
Black Hawk Down
yeah.
in the theater was an event.
That
man.
was super intense.
It was intense from
that was too intense for me.
it
really
from
was.
start to finish. That movie was extremely intense.
I was like, not able to handle it. That's a good pick. I have Catch Me If You Can, Into the Wild, and The Social Network, and I'm going to.
Yeah, the last one's hard.
I feel like I've already lost this draft, and that makes me want to be more focused not on the movie that people have seen as much, but on the best pick.
It should never be that. It should be your picks.
Then I'm going to choose the combination of amazing film with amazing story.
Jurassic Park.
Society of the Snow.
Okay,
I'm going to take
you
Society.
Have
you seen it?
No, never heard
You've
it.
talked about it at length, and
There's two versions. There's an old one that they did in the
old one's Alive.
What?
Oh,
Alive is I believe.
Oh, the name of it. Yeah.
Alive is on my list.
Society of the Snow is the more recent one they made on Netflix, and it's based on the same story.
Yeah, that's
It's
where
just-
people eat people.
Well,
Sort of.
That's
Sort of.
really taking one part of the movie, but it's the
Yeah.
survival of a sports team that crashes in the
Andes Mountains. Yeah, in 1972, and they have to like basically survive an entire winter.
I just
in the
remember
Andes.
growing up and hearing about this movie that
Oh
was,
yeah. Oh
that was
yeah.
crazy.
Yes.
There was this true story of when people ate people. That's all I knew from it. Obviously, they were driven to that, not like a hobby. You know, it's, survival.
Well, and they weren't alive when they were eating them.
Right. Which is, I feel like that's not fair to name the movie Alive.
But it's not
Well,
eaten alive.
No,
It's
You're
more,
thinking
it's
of the
more
movie-
about staying
You're
alive.
thinking of the movie Eaten Alive.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Some other ones.
I'm sure we got a lot.
The other
here.
sports one I was going to mention was Moneyball.
Moneyball was what I planned
Yeah.
to take until you reminded me of Remember.
And
the
then
Titans.
some classics. The Big Short, which
Oh,
was
man,
amazing. And then
yes.
Aaron Brockovich. I always loved that movie.
I never saw it.
I've never seen it.
That'll make it harder to like.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that won the.
Can't give opinions.
Didn't that win Best Picture, or did she just win Best Actress? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
I had Hidden Figures. The
Yeah,
true
that's
story.
an awesome movie.
Yeah,
NASA.
Yes.
Yeah.
NASA with the three black women who are like huge part of it, and they just don't get credit because we've done stupid stuff. And I almost kept the DiCaprio run going because I found out Revenant is based off of a true story, and Revenant. I imagine that
Still
you
trying
two,
to finish that movie.
I imagine that you two do not like the Revenant.
Never saw it.
Don't
kept,
see it.
Kept wanting
Don't
to see
see
it.
it.
Really?
If you
You'll-
started it a year ago, you'd almost be done with it.
You would watch it the same way you watch Blade Runner and go, "This is stupid," and not much is happening. It's more about the environment and oh my gosh, the soundtrack though the whole movie is incredible.
It's an okay movie.
Yeah,
It's just a long slog, man. That
Yes.
movie just keeps going and
it's
going.
It's long and slow.
I only knew.
I actually thought of it
Oh,
during
man.
this
I love
and
it.
didn't think it was based on any true story. It must be loose.
Interesting.
I think it's just based off of that.
Like the guy
Like a
existed like
Braveheart.
William Wallace.
I only knew one thing about that movie that you guys lied to me about. All right, I had a couple on my list. I had the Pianist or Schindler's List. Awesome movies. They just they're not fun.
I hate
watches.
calling movies like that awesome.
No, right? Yes,
But you,
totally.
But you can do it.
No, but that's why it went undrafted.
Impactful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's a terrible, awful, horrendous true story captured
Those
well
are one-time
in
watches.
cinema. Yeah, they're not fun
If
times.
I watch it more than once, I'm like, that's not okay.
I had A Beautiful Mind, very good movie based on a true story. The Founder, huh?
Oh, The Founder's
McDonald's.
Oh, that's a good
pretty
movie.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Founder's is.
I love Michael Keaton.
I imagine that Ray Kroc is not very happy about that
You
movie.
had Ali. That was,
Okay.
we didn't have
You
any.
got a
of-
huge list over
yeah,
here.
well, there's a lot of good ones. And then
Cinderella Man?
the one that I thought was too loose, even looser than Braveheart, was The Patriot. Apparently, was,
No, it's not.
It is loosely based on historical
No,
figures.
It's based on the fact there was a Revolutionary War.
No, I looked
Yes.
it up. It is loosely.
No,
based.
it is not.
So, would you have counted Titanic?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
That's
That's where it's like,
yeah.
yes, it's based on. I know the Titanic went down. I just meant like the entire story is made up.
Right, and then Walk Hard,
Well, not
the
it's-
Dewey Cox story. Those were mine.
That is a true story.
What is that?
Oh, you don't know Walk? It's the
That-
story of Dewey Cox, the musician. He's very similar to
that
Johnny
was-
Cash.
That one's not a true story.
No, that's
What did we learn today?
Oh,
What did
man.
we learn today? Because
I-
I'm thinking
I
nothing.
learned that Mike is really good at BallerDash. I mean, we were guessing every one of his clues.
I learned that there is maybe nothing sillier than a front half robot.
That's true, and I learned that Tom Hanks and DiCaprio are into the true stories. So, thanks for joining us. We'll be here next week. Mike will have the scat. We'll have a new draft, and we'll all have a good time.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.